Was that the best performance of the season?
Yeah, I think it was one of them, if not the one. Yeah, and we really just needed the goal to make it a proper performance. You know, I was getting a bit frustrated and that the goal wasn't going in, and yet we were creating lots of chances, and we was an inch away, half inch away, 2 inches away, and I thought the two up front had worked their socks off the last few games, so we decided to put the other two on, and Date's come on, found the ball we was asking him to try and find, or anyone to try and find. Date's done it, and obviously we got the winner. In getting the winner, that's made it the best performance of the season, I think, because they're a strong side, Carlisle, and yet, with all due respect to them, I thought on the day we demoralised them.
And from a manager's viewpoint, you bring on a striker as a substitute. You make, in my language, but a brave substitution by taking off a holding midfielder, bringing on Dayton on, and you get your rewards for the late goal.
You'd have soon had a negative question if we'd have got beat after my substitutions, wouldn't you? So I'll, some you win, some you lose. But it was important today, tonight, because we hadn't, we've been getting the chances, and sometimes just something new sparks people into life. And right throughout the team, I thought we played at a higher level than this. And I know the levels, and on that pitch, we still played as much as we could. And the energy was unbelievable, so I was ecstatic with the performance and ecstatic that the lads have picked up another 3 points, because the belief now is there that we can be a good team.
You talked a couple of weeks ago about your belief in the potential of this team, and tonight, does that just show it?
Well, it did show it, because people are clapping when Liam Davis does something, they're clapping when Winnie does something, they can see Billy working his socks off, and all the lads today, the defenders, they're strong, they're getting their legs round people, their average age is, what are they, 29, two 19-year-olds, one 20-year-old, one 21-year-old, so if we can keep them long enough, then that potential, hopefully, we'll be able to see it for longer. But second half of the season, I did tell you, if you go back on all your archives, I think we'll be better the second part of the season. And to be fair, at the moment, we have been.
And the stats show that 4 wins in the first 24, 5 wins since the Accrington game, so 5 wins in 10, 17 in 10 games, playoff form.
Yeah. Somebody said we're only 14 points off the playoff in there, so I don't want to be that confident. But what we had to do was, and we're still not out of danger, we've still got to be careful. All I wanted to see was our team get to its potential, so that everyone in Cheltenham Town Football Club and supports us, and directors, yourselves, can see what I'm seeing on a daily basis. But we didn't always produce it, but they're young lads, and they've certainly produced it today, and everyone can see what I've seen.
If you had to say one thing from tonight, you said that was what really pleased me, what would it be?
I think we've had a lot of good possession against a good team. That it's not easy to play Carlisle because they do get the ball wide, they get the ball in the box. We stopped that, we stopped their crosses, so therefore they didn't get lots of headers in our penalty area. In fact, I can't remember a chance other than their 40-yard shot that hit the crossbar. That could have gone anywhere. It was a great strike by the lad. It was just that, really, that we didn't give them many chances. We certainly had more possession. We certainly had more opportunities ourselves. So when the stats come out, our stats will be better than theirs on the day.
3 wins and a bounce, and 3 clean sheets as well.
Yeah, that's good. The centre halves and the full-backs are pleased with that, and the goalkeeper, of course. And we saw the game out very well. But the 3 centre halves are energetic, good lads. Shaughnessy is the same. He's waiting in the wings, and they compete. And we've been working hard with them. Downsy's been working hard with them to make sure that they're a team back there. A team of 3, 5 sometimes, and that's been good watching them develop. So let's not get too over the top. But I'm answering the questions you're asking me, and they played well. But all sections played well. You can get 3 centre halves. But in front of them we defended well as well. There wasn't too many shots, too many runs of attacks, so that's why I'm pleased today.
Still a way to go, but you're top of your mini league now that you were talking about.
Are we?
Bottom end.
We must be close. Yeah, we must be close. But I started it knowing that the boys needed a little bit of a pick me up. We was disappointed to keep seeing ourselves in the bottom two and just above it. So we did say before the Accrington game that right, this is the day that we start a new league, and we have started it. And if you come in my office, I'll show you the league table over the last 10 games. Each of those 10 games, and it's good reading, and it's made them a lot more confident.
Gary, thanks so much.
No problem.
Gary, you've rebuilt teams in the summer before, and obviously did it at Cheltenham when you first came in. But is this the best January overhaul? Do you think? Have you ever had such a big change in mid-season?
Yes, we have, and a lot of it has got to go down to Pete as well, our chief scout. Because the loans we had in previous were lads that we come in to join the squad. Well, these group that we brought in were for the team, so we had to go up that level. But the big thing was the players, not just the loans. Don't forget we brought in Winchester, Davis, Boyle. These are people that are not loans; they're ours. And so they were great signings, and then obviously most of the loans have performed and done very well for us. So I'm pleased with our January business, and I'll say well done to Pete. I don't know whether he listens to the radio, but maybe I'll have to tell him personally as well.
Yeah, it looks like he's got most of them right. Because you signed 9, didn't you? And nearly all of them are playing a big part in that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, your chief scout don't make. He's not the only one that makes the decision. He throws them up, and we have a look at them. We watch videos, but he has to find them. That's why he's out every night, every week, looking at all these games, and then we have a look at them, and we all make the decision that yes, good find. You know what I mean? And then we bring them in, but. You can't get them all right, of course you can't, because you're dealing sometimes with some young lads, and young lads on their first loans don't always perform. Some do, but we certainly had our fair percentage of loans and transfers in on January that have done very well, and they're coming to the fore now, as we said.
Yeah, so you have had a turnaround like this in January before, in terms of results and personnel, or is it? Well, it has been a dramatic change, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, but I'm 60 years of age now, so I don't want to be saying no, I haven't, because I must have done somewhere along the lines. You know what I mean? Being 60, 61, I can't remember now. So many years back, but I'm sure because it's only recently that you've not been able to have the emergency loans, so you couldn't sort of have that as an insurance. So now you've got to be a little bit more sure, because you're taking them for 6 months, the loans. Certainly when you take on people full term, you've got to be fairly sure, but sometimes it's a gut feeling, and our gut feeling has turned out good.
Yeah, in a way, is it pleasing that a player from last season set up another player from last season to score the winning goal?
Well, that's good as well, because what happens is the players from last season, they didn't want all that euphoria from last season and then really struggle for the whole season this one. So, I had to promise them that we would get players around that would enhance their game and enhance our club's game. So, we're talking after 3 wins, of course, and I'm talking like we won the FA Cup, the League Cup, and every other cup. But we have shown in the last 3 games what we was looking for.
Yeah. Well, Gary, thanks.
No problem. Thank you.